start this thing. Um, wow. Okay, so what a win for Liverpool Football Club. We won a game.
We won it convincingly.
Forget convincingly. We've won a game. Let's just
Yes,
talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about. You know what? I'll do you one better. We created chances.
a lot of
Mm.
chances. A lot. Oh, it was such a good game. Other than obviously the frustrating part. I need to see the stats.
You need to see the
The stats. How many chances did we create? The shot.
shots on target 7. We created 12 shots.
Yeah.
But
Oh my word, they only 2 shots on target.
now this is a good thing. Let's compare it to previous games in the Premier League. Hold on. Because it's a nice way to see the contrast.
Yeah.
So Fulham, let's have a look. So 16 shots and 3 on target.
Oh, that's so poor. Oh my word.
Okay, let's go to Chelsea game. 7
Did
shots,
we
1 on target.
pathetic? What's wrong with us?
Sheffield, oh, that's not a good one. But still, 8 shots, 2 on
So,
target, 2 goals.
so
So and then you look at this,
yeah,
12 shots, 7 on target. This is what I'm
that's
saying.
so
Why can't we do this in the Premier League?
because we don't know how to play against low block.
It might not even just be that. It could be like Chelsea didn't play low block against us, did they?
I mean, they play 3 at the back.
No. Well, anyway, we're not going to focus on the negatives because we won a game. We won a game.
Yeah,
I can't get
yeah.
at home, air quotes.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
finally scored at home.
yeah, we scored goals in the
Mm-hmm.
70th minute. It did take 70 minutes, to be fair, for us to score a goal. And we will talk about all of that. Sorry, I didn't really prepare really well for this podcast, but we can just go by what we were doing in our other match reactions. Your overall
Yeah.
feel of the game, how did you feel?
I think exciting. It was the most exciting game that we've played recently, I think.
Mm,
So
yeah,
it was an exciting game.
I agree. I mean, I think in the first half, I was kind of chilling, like not so chilling to, I just wanted them to bury their chances because I know
Yeah,
I had too much experience from previous games where we had the chances and we ended up losing the game.
yeah.
Atletico, a prime example of that. And
Mm-hmm.
I so at halftime I was kind of annoyed at the front three. I thought they were
Oh,
bad.
they were so bad, so
Yeah.
bad.
And the fullbacks in the front three were just what are you guys
Actually,
doing?
didn't have an issue with the fullbacks really.
Say again?
I didn't have a problem with the fullback, so
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't notice it.
Oh, you didn't notice Trent getting rinsed?
No, I just saw that he was or what is the guy's name? Nkunku was probably the outlet, so he
Yeah,
was quite open. But
I
I don't think like in a one-on-one he actually like rinsed Trent at all. Or am
but
I bugging? I don't know.
Trent was getting really exposed, and it wasn't like he was 1v1 rinsing Trent out like crazy. It's just what I expect Trent to do in that situation. He wasn't doing. I thought I was
Mm-hmm.
being overly harsh on him, but when I was looking at Trent and what he should have been doing, he wasn't doing like he just lets the winger do what they want. He
Mm-hmm.
never cuts off the cross. He never puts pressure on them to
Yeah.
make them go backwards. And Cuckoo, or whatever his name is,
Mm-hmm.
obviously didn't make the right decisions in the final third for me. But
Yeah.
Trent, honestly, he could have really rinsed Trent if he wanted to, if he had the football IQ to do so.
Yeah.
Trent was really bad, like getting caught out of position, sorry, a lot, a
Mm-hmm.
lot. for me personally. I don't know if I'm going too harsh on a guy. I think his performance definitely improved when we got the goals. 100%
Yeah,
improved
yeah.
massively. But yeah, I don't know. I was not impressed by the fullbacks today. Even Robbo on the other side.
To
Not
be
for
fair,
them.
Robo is knackered. He's like
Yeah,
done for.
yeah, yeah. That's. I'm glad we saw Simicast today.
I hope he plays against Wolves, by the
Yeah,
way.
there were some promising little
He has
highlights from his 3 minutes on the pitch. But we will go through
yes,
the players when we get to that. Yeah, I just think we were very good. We were comfortable. Like we haven't had one of those in ages. A comfortable win.
yeah,
I think West
I
Ham might
agree.
have been the last time.
But even with West Ham, that was probably in the second half. The first half was still a bit.
Yeah, the first half was like all the other games, wasn't it? Second half was better.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
let's just dive straight into it. Player ratings. I think every player is gonna get like some sort of high rating for me personally.
Yes,
Allison,
Allison played well. I mean,
sensational.
the save that he made in the first half, that
He
was
made,
a very
I
good
thought
one.
he made a couple.
No, Allison deserves like a good 8 for me.
Mm, you know what?
Mhm.
I'm going to go with the 9. I might be overly generous with my guys today.
Yeah,
I think
no,
he made a.
he
Sorry,
kept
go
the
on.
clean,
Yeah, he
kept the
kept the
clean
clean
sheet.
sheet.
He made important saves. I
Mm,
can't remember him making any
mm.
error or mistake. Yeah.
Oh, actually, do you know what? He did make
Mhm.
that one mistake. Do you remember when someone crossed it from Leipzig and it was kind of the ball was headed away from him and Thiago had to deal with it?
Oh wait, okay. He
Yeah,
missed the okay, yeah.
he
Okay,
missed the
then
ball,
that
didn't.
bit
Okay, in that case, I'll drop him down probably to an
yeah,
8. I think 8
yeah,
there
yeah,
from you actually, yeah, because all the other times he was making great saves.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
fair play to Allison. Trent.
For me, his performance was like a 7. He didn't do too much. He was fine. Crucial for the
What
second goal,
even
I think.
creatively?
I mean, he he played well. That's why I'm giving him a 7. So you can't really say, oh, he was extraordinary, but he was good. He was good. He helped. He did his role well. Yeah.
Hmm. Do you know what? Trent really for me improved himself more in the second half.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think 7 is a fair score. Like I'm not mad at it. That is a good score. I'm gonna give him a
Hmm.
6.5 though, just because I felt like he was so out of position at times, like so much. And if it was any other winger on that side, I think Nkuku is a really good winger, but any other player probably would have rinsed Trent in those situations. I just didn't see Trent doing enough for me defensively.
Mm,
That's
I
just
hear
my
you.
point of view anyway. But overall, I
Yeah.
would give him a 6.5. Was he involved in the goal?
Yeah, the second one he was. I think he got the pre-assist.
Pre-assist, was it? I thought that was
Mhm.
Salah.
He he passed the ball to Salah, and then I think Salah
Salah
passed it
passed
back
it
to
to
him.
Origi,
Or yeah,
and then
or he
Origi.
passed it to. Okay, yeah, okay, maybe not pre-assist, but he was involved in the build-up.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, and he did make some good passes in the end. But I'm gonna stick with my
He did,
6.5.
yeah, no, he made really good passes that should
Mm,
have been finished as well.
yeah, true. Okay. I don't want to go on to the centre backs just yet because I want to save best till last in defence. Let's go on to Robbo.
Yeah, I didn't see much of Robo, so I guess that's a good thing. I'll give him a 7 as well.
Oh, I thought Robbo was the poorest guy on the pitch.
He probably was. He probably was.
I was not. I feel like he brought his Premier League form into the Champions League.
Yeah, there was nothing standout-ish from him, to be fair.
That's why I'm gonna give him a 6.
Hmm.
Okay. Centre backs. Oh, I can't wait for these two. I'm gonna start with Kabak first.
Yeah,
What are you giving him?
I'm giving Kabak a solid 8.5. He played
Ooh,
so well.
I
He played
agree.
so well.
I'm gonna
I
match your
can't,
score.
yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, I can't remember what exactly it was, but someone from Leipzig had the ball
Mm.
and he literally put so much pressure on that player that the
Oh
player
yes.
had
Was it
backwards
with
or something.
was it where Trent should have been doing?
He was on the right side, so probably,
Yeah,
probably.
but I remember
But
that.
yeah, so that
That
was
was good.
very impressive for me.
Mm.
It was something that Virgil and Joe would do. He also tried to do a bit of some long balls over the top. I mean, I, I,
Yeah.
I think I think that is impressive for someone to have that mentality like, okay,
Mm.
I got the ball from the attacker, let me try to play it forward. That was impressive for me and he did that a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, at one point we were calling him Van Dijk because of the way he was passing it forward, and I like the
Yeah.
intent behind that from the back. Obviously
Yes.
because given our centre back pairings, we haven't been able to do that as much,
Mhm.
like a Van Dijk sort of passing the ball out from the back, but he did that quite well, his long balls. So Kabak really impressed me tonight, and I agree with your 8.5. I'm going to give him that as well. And
Yes.
that, yeah, and the way he put pressure on that player was excellent,
Mhm.
and he was aggressive as well, which is what I like to see.
Yes.
Talking of aggression, what are we saying
Yes.
about my man Nat?
The main guy, man like.
If it
I'm
wasn't,
giving
sorry, if it wasn't for Fabinho being like back in midfield, he would have easily got a man of the match for me.
yes, easily, easily. I'm giving him a 10. He deserves
10,
it,
oh
man.
yeah, 100, 11 for me. The guy
That was
heading anything away. He was heading
in
everything.
every sign of danger. It was gone, and not just hitting it. Literally, he sensed the danger and he blocked shot. And oh, it was that performance.
It's like
Van Dijk,
Pepe.
yes, yes, yes.
Pepe's performance yesterday with Porto is what it reminded me of, and I swear, Nat, even if the ball was coming at his midriff, he would have put his head to that.
Literally.
I think at one point I did see him do that. So Nat, honestly,
I
I
think.
don't know. Go on, sorry.
No, I'm saying I think he did do that actually,
Yeah,
where the ball just came to the middle and he still headed it out.
he did. I think he was heading people's heads as well at one point. So that's lovely. I love the aggression behind it. He's brave. That's what I like. The bravery behind his football is what I like to see. He's not like a De Gea who screams running from the ball. He gets stuck in, isn't he?
Mhm.
Um,
He's not too shy for a fight as well, and he has that intensity. He won't back off. Stop. He
mm,
will go. Go.
yeah, 100%. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say?
Mhm.
No, it's gone now. Something about Nat. Oh yeah. I this is why performances like these. I feel like he does this a lot in the Premier League as well. This is why I don't understand why Klopp doesn't start him. Like he wasn't like he was playing two midfielders at one point instead of having that in there. Now he's
Exactly what.
showing Klopp why I should be starting games.
Mhm. No, he can start every game till the
Mm,
end of the season, really.
100%. Okay, I just want to see Nat now. Like no natural, just put natural centre backs back there. We've been screaming for this
Mhm.
all season, and what happens when you put Fabinho in midfield and have two natural centre backs? We win games and we get clean sheets. He needs
Yes,
to have more trust in his backup players, in his Nat Phillips, in his Kabaks, even Davis. Like, you
and
need to
Dave.
bring these players out now. This is their time to shine. That's what they're here for. When your main players are out, these are the guys that fill in.
Mhm.
And if they fail, they fail. fine, whatever. But if
Yeah.
they succeed like tonight, then they succeed. And
Mhm.
for me, what a waste of a of of a record at home. You know, I reckon we could have won a few games with them two pairing at centre back and Fabinho in midfield. Personally, I think.
And
But
Henderson probably have been in midfield as well, as
yes,
I said earlier.
exactly. But yeah, that for me, 10 out of 10 performance.
Mhm.
Let's move on to midfield now. Okay. I think I tweeted a couple of tweets where I was saying this midfield is doing all the work. In the first half, I felt like the
Mhm.
midfield was doing it all, and the centre backs, and Ali.
Everything.
Yeah, I think our strongest guys were Ali, centre backs, and midfield. Our
Mhm.
weakest guys were definitely full backs and front three. The chemistry was just not there. But midfield were doing
Oh,
it
that's
all. They were bossing it. Fabinho, Gini, and Thiago. Oof, what a
so
midfield.
they literally all was so good. None of them were below par. None
Mm,
of them.
hmm They were so
Oh,
good. Let's start with Fabinho, the guy that we've been dying to see in midfield for so long. What are you giving him for a rating?
I can give him a 10 as well. I mean, what did he
Mm,
do wrong?
it,
What exactly did he do wrong?
honestly, nothing.
He literally, since the first minute, he won the ball back in midfield. I was like, yeah, this is what we needed. First minute. If he
Literally.
wasn't there, it would have probably led to a shot on goal on target from opposition.
Mm. He was just
That's
sweeping
what
up. He was
he
vacuuming the area. He was
I
not.
was.
Uh, do you know how much I missed seeing that in midfield? And then,
Yeah.
surprise, surprise, who can play football finally?
Thiago Alcantara.
And not just Thiago. I'm talking about Genie as well. You have a defensive
G.
midfielder like Fabinho back there in that midfield.
Mhm.
Look, the other two perform.
Oh, they were so good. Both
I'm
of
giving Fabinho a 10 as well. Just what?
yeah.
He's back where he belongs.
Yes.
Let's go on to Genie, captain, skipper.
The skipper. I'm giving him a solid 9.
I agree with that. 9 for me
Yeah.
as well. He was
He
just,
was so
he was a boss in midfield today. He was
he
driving with
was.
it. He was going forward with it. He was retaining it. The main thing.
Mhm.
Oh, what a performance from my guy. I mean, I think we need to sing his praises as much as he gets hate. People now need
Yeah.
to start praising him as much as they do that hate thing.
Mhm.
He was Captain Fantastic today. He,
He
oh,
was very good. The performance. It was just so good. I can't praise him enough. Can't.
mm,
No. Wow.
that midfield just completely worked together. Beautiful
Mhm.
midfield. Fabinho, Gini, and Thiago. Speak.
Yeah.
So, what are you giving Gini? Sorry, 9. Yeah,
I'm giving it a 9. Yes.
yeah. Fair score for him there. And he didn't play the whole 90, did he? He came off.
Mhm.
Another beautiful sight to see. Um, obviously for rest, not because he's shit.
Yeah. 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 No. He had to rest. Oh my word. The poor guy.
Honestly. So on to my guy, Tiago. Oh,
Maestro.
saucy player.
The athleticism that he was just showing off in that first
Oh,
half.
please,
What?
please.
What?
Did you see that kung fu kick almost assist that he made for Salah? I was so mad
He
Salah did
deserved,
not bury that.
he deserved an assist. And how many goals? Actually deserved 2 assists and a goal, honestly.
Oh my god, that
Oh,
where he should have shot where he passed.
nah, Salah has blood on his hands.
Oh, he does, you know. I can't pile too much on Salah because he did score today, but that first half he's gonna get a bollocking from me, Salah.
Yeah, yeah. All three of them.
Yeah. The whole 70 minutes, I would say. Up until Origi was on the touchline. We'll get onto the front three actually. Let's talk about Thiago Alcantara.
Yeah.
Oh. That
What
is,
a player.
I saw a tweet earlier today.
Mhm.
This is how Thiago has been performing in a lot of games. We just hasn't been highlighted because we haven't been winning the games. How true is that?
It's a 50-50 because he, for example, he tries playing this way, and then obviously the moment that the team becomes stale, then he also becomes stale. So it's like a 50-50 really. There is truth in it,
There is truth.
but obviously,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
get
there
I
is
get what
truth.
you mean, yeah, because like defensively he's had to work for that and run for that as well. He doesn't have the
Yes.
legs to run around like that, like how he has been
Mhm.
having to play in the Premier League. But I feel like Newcastle, I would say Newcastle, he had a performance like this. Didn't get
Mhm.
highlighted because we didn't win.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree, kind of like because of the defensive thing, but because he had Fabinho back there, he didn't have to worry
Mhm.
about that, and he could just do that sauciness he was doing today.
Oh, man, how do you just do that? How do you just show off like that?
Uh-huh.
He was
It's not
literally
right.
showing off.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? You know how we've
Mhm.
been begging to see Thiago and Keita together in midfield?
Yes,
That was the perfect time, didn't you think? I get why Klopp made the changes and he made the right changes in my opinion.
he
But
did.
I just kind of just wanted to see those two in midfield together.
I know. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted that too, but hopefully against Wolves.
Yeah, hopefully. I think Klopp might even go for the same midfield. Hopefully, he will try to rest Genie for that game, and we get to see the two boys together. I mean, what a beautiful, beautiful midfield that would be. What were you giving Thiago for a rating?
I'm gonna give him a 10. I mean,
I'm not mad at that.
can- okay, fine. Let me, since he went off early, let me give
Mm,
him a 9.
mm. Yeah, yeah, he did go off early, so 9.5 for me as well. What?
Yeah.
Just what a player.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's get off him before I start crying thinking about his performance. Oh, interesting front three. Let's start with Salah first.
Okay. I love Salah with all my heart. Think he's our GOAT forward, obviously.
Mm,
The way he let Upamecano and who was a Klosterman just lock him up for 70 minutes.
mm,
No man, no man. He literally let him lock him up. He didn't even try as much.
mm,
And I remember there was a point where we had about 2 counter attacks,
mm,
and he slowed it down. He
mm,
slowed it down. He doesn't do that. He would look for the pass one time, but he
mm.
didn't. He down. So that
I
was a bit frustrating.
He was very frustrating for the majority of the game. For 70
Mm,
minutes, he was really frustrating. I think he lost the ball a hell of a lot as well. Like you said,
yeah.
the defenders were kind of bullying him as well.
Hmm.
And the chances he had to bury that. Oh, do you know what? Every time I think about that Thiago Kung Fu kick, even
It hurt.
honestly, even the follow up to that, like yeah, Salah missed. Where was Mane, man? He could have got the rebound.
Didn't you see what Mane did?
Yeah, he headed the ball into the ground like a weirdo and then didn't finish the second part chance he got.
I get what he was trying to do, but
Yeah,
how's that first instinct getting the
I
ball in front of
know.
the goal? Like, why don't you just bring it down?
He had time, he had space. I don't know why he first time hit that into the ground. I don't.
That was funny.
It was funny. It was not funny at the time. It's funny
Yeah,
now.
at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I get so mad thinking about that Thiago Kung Fu kick. What an assist
Yeah.
that would have been, even if Mane got
Uh,
the rebound. Oh, that's gonna haunt my dreams tonight. Anyway, back to Salah. What were you giving him for a rating?
I'll give Salah a 6. I can't give him lower than 6, really. I
Oh,
mean,
wait,
that
hold
would
on
be.
a sec. We didn't talk about after 70 minutes though.
The 70 minutes. I
He scored
mean,
the goal.
yeah, he did, but was there really any difference? I mean, okay, he did liven up a bit.
Yes,
Okay, no, okay, maybe a 6 is too low. No, let me give him a 7. Yeah, no, 7. I can't, yeah, no, 7. 7 is
I agree.
better.
That's a fair score, 7. I think after the
Because
goal, he definitely livened up.
I just remembered now that we gave Trent and Robo 7, right?
Mm,
Or
yeah. Oh,
somewhere
I
in
did.
then, yeah,
Oh no,
no,
you did.
then,
Sorry.
yeah, no, Salah should be above them. It can't be below them.
Yeah,
But I think 7, 7 is fair.
yeah. I think that Salah, because he scored the goal and because he definitely played better after the goal was scored, 7 is a fair score. Obviously, for the whole 70 minutes prior to that, he was just dreadful.
Oh,
um,
it was so bad.
when Salah does his job, it bumps his score up so quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so yeah. Um, Jota.
Man could have had a hat trick.
He could have. He had his chances too.
Um, to be fair to him, like I said, second game back, you
Mm,
don't expect him to just hit the ground running. He made good movements. I
exactly.
think we didn't really create enough from the middle, so
Mm,
he didn't get enough to go. I remember thinking like in the middle we're not creating, we're still passing it out wide or sending it to the fullback. So obviously that kept him out of the game. I mean, he's not a Bobby for him to try to create chances for Salah and Mo.
mm,
He's trying to score himself.
mm.
So yeah, but he managed to assist Salah. I will give him. I mean, I can't give him the same rating as Salah, so I'll give him a 6.5.
Interesting. Did you not think that Jota's all-round game was kind of good though? Like obviously in front of goal, not so much in the final third. Um, but I felt like he was doing great pressing.
I think I'm rating the forwards based on the before the 70 minutes.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I think
factor in the whole game.
yeah, no, he did have. I think overall his movement, the way he took on defenders, I think he between the front, he's probably the only one that won a one v
Yeah,
one or that managed to get through a defender.
I feel
So
like he was doing a lot of that though before the goals were scored as well. I don't know.
no,
Yeah,
he was. I'm just thinking of the chances that he missed.
yeah. There were a couple of chances there that he could have scored himself.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I'm gonna give him a 7, same as Salah.
Okay, 7.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to the 6.5. I'm sorry, Josh, but I love you.
No, I get it completely. 6.5 is fair, and I'm
Hmm.
just basing it as well off the circumstances of him coming back from an injury that long.
Yeah,
I think he
it
played
wasn't bad.
really well. Yeah, I thought for a guy who's not completely fit or he's just getting back to fitness,
Hmm.
that was decent from him.
Yeah,
Um, okay, Mane.
my boy, he scored.
Yay! Glad he scored.
Oh, the poor guy. I have the thing is with Mane, and
Mm,
this is why I will still have the belief in him, is that you can see that there is still a player there. It's,
mm,
it's I don't know whether it's mental fatigue, but he's just or physical fatigue really, but his body is just not cooperating with his mind, or
mm,
his mind is just not cooperating. It's just there's no cohesion between the two. So
mm.
he's trying something good, but it's just not coming off. So I can't blame him. But for the game, I mean, I saw him taking on defenders, which is something that he hasn't been doing in a long time.
Mm,
He'd rather give up.
mm,
And I saw him fighting for the ball. I saw him pressing, actually, so impressive. That was good. So I
mm.
will give Mane a 7.
Yeah, I mirror that score as well. I'm going to give him a 7. I think the front three were not performing at the same time and then started to perform at the same time.
Yes,
Um,
and we needed the forward.
yeah, yeah, and he scored a great goal as well. I mean, it was a tap in, but
Yeah.
The whole goal build up to it. That's what I loved about the 2 goals as well. They weren't
Mm.
from mistakes.
Yeah, yeah, no, they weren't. Oh, both passes were, both goals had really good build-ups. Really,
Yes,
really good.
that's what I liked, about the 2
Mm.
goals. And Mane, did well to seal the the win for us and see us through to the
Did you, yeah.
quarterfinals.
Did you see the pass that he made to Jota in the first goal? Wow. I thought it wouldn't come off. I
Yeah,
thought like six players would probably like
mm,
intercept or something. Oh, that was so
yeah,
good.
it came through, didn't it? And Jota's pass to Salah as well was not bad, was it? It
It was good. It was.
was like threading through a needle. Um,
Mm,
so brilliant. Really proud of all the guys today, if I'm honest. Great performance, clean sheet, which is what I like to see, and both legs.
all
Cool.
deserved it.
Yeah. Let's move on to the subs now, because obviously we
Mm,
had 5 subs in this one. You can see,
yeah.
let's start with who came on first? Origi. Origi. He really livened
I
the
got
3
an
guys up
assist.
here. Sorry?
He got an assist. Wow.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. He got a beautiful assist. It was very great cross into the box for Monet there.
Hmm.
What did you think about his performance?
Compared to what he normally gives us, I
Mm,
think this was very good. I mean, he had that shot as well. I mean,
mm.
obviously he got the angle wrong, but he had that shot. Normal Origi would have messed it up, or he would have just squandered it one way or the other. I mean, yeah, he didn't score, but the fact that he received the ball in attack and then he tried to score, that was
Mm,
good. He looked sharp. He looked very sharp.
he did.
Yeah, I think
What, sorry?
I will, I'm gonna give him. I mean, obviously because he didn't get enough minutes, I
Mm,
will give him a 6.5
I was gonna say
just
the
for
same.
that. Uh,
Yeah. I was thinking his overall performance when he came on was a 6, but he got the assist, so
yeah,
it's a point 0.5.
yeah, yeah.
Cool. What about haha, number 8, Naby Kate. Ta.
Look, no, do you know what was the first thing that went through my mind?
But
Oh, basically what happened is I saw this stat that said that he created 2 chances and he was on for like 7 minutes,
yeah.
less than 6 minutes. And then in my mind, I was like, remember when we were having this debate on whether he is really important to us? And I just realized that when he's fit, he is starting. He is starting. Obviously, it's going to be a bit of um a, a, a difficult one because there's Henderson, Thiago,
Yeah.
Genie, and Coutinho. But Nabi is very good. Nabi is very, very good. The chances that he creates, he
Mm.
literally just looks for that path, that decisive path. He's very good. I love him. I love him so much. By the way, he might be coming to my country end of the month if he's allowed to go on international break, and I'm hoping that they allow fans for that game.
Oh,
I'll be
that'd be so cool. Oh my God. Oh, let's talk about Naby Keita. I mean, what a player. When he came on, chances galore created, like everywhere.
literally. Mm,
Oh, he was involved in the second goal, was he not?
he was.
Just what a player.
And that was his first touch as well.
It was. Oh wow, I was so impressed with Keita today. Like, it was just that what one thing we were missing from midfield for all of these games. It's that going, it's those passes that you don't see that he's just doing, like it's nothing
Mhm.
effortless for him. I'm gonna
Oh,
give. Sorry.
no, I just said he's still good.
Yeah, he's too good. Yeah. What did you give him for a rating?
Um, can I give him like a 10 for the free assist? I'm kidding.
You
I will
can if
give
you
him
want.
I'll give him a 7.5.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna give him
7.5.
I think I'm gonna give him an 8
An 8
because
is
he's
fair as
wearing
well.
8.
Oh, an 8 is fair. He played very well in that short cameo that he made.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I'm giving him a high score just because I can see how much of an impact he made when he came on, and that's what subs do.
exactly.
Cool. Um, who else? James Milner. We've got
Well,
about
I just
4 minutes, by the way. Sorry, we've got
oh,
about 4 minutes.
okay, no. Okay, just to keep it short, I'll give Millie like a 5. I didn't see anything notable from him, so yeah, 5.
Yeah, same 5 for me. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
I saw him
Probably,
make a good run. I'll
yeah,
give him a 5.
at 5 as well. They weren't long enough on the pitch. And Simicast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, 5 is decent for all three of them.
Yeah. Simicast, I just want to say that he came on and he looked kind of sharp. Did he not? Did he not?
I actually can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember
He
him.
had this
I just
shot.
remember him.
He was really sharp. Like he had this shot that looked like it was going
Mm,
close to the goal, but it didn't. But better shots from his foot than I've seen from Robbo. Um,
yeah,
and he did some really great defensive work as well, and some good whips passing forward. So I was quite impressed with Simicas's cameo, 3-minute cameo. Anyway, let's move on
that
to
was,
Klopp.
I'm gonna give Klopp a 10 out of 10. He putting Fabinho in midfield.
Mm,
That was great. That was very good. I'm glad that we changed it up. I'm giving him a 10 out of 10. Yeah.
100%. That was a very great performance from Klopp. He made the right changes.
Mm,
He did that at the right time. He started the right guys.
mhm.
He's tactically fantastic as well.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, he didn't put anything wrong today. He didn't make any wrong decisions or nothing. 10 out of 10 for
No,
Klopp.
he 10 out of 10. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, anyway, I'm going to end it here as we've got only 2 minutes left. Thank you for
Okay.
coming, and it's so nice that we can finally celebrate a win.
Yes. Oh my word. It feels so good. I'm gonna sleep so well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna watch everything. Like I've not watched match reactions or anything for such a long time, and I'm gonna be on them tonight.